Hey everybody, and welcome back to the second edition of Bitches, Booze, and Brunch. And thank you for joining us, because I understand this is going to be a little bumpy for the first few episodes while we try to get our rhythm going. But I want to say thank you to our guest, Jazz. She's not really a guest, she's a family member. She's the fourth bitch in the booze and the brunch. Did anybody bring any booze, though?
You know what?
Yes.
I was at the store and I completely forgot.
Always.
So I only have water
And your shoulder.
right now in my shoulder.
Hey,
I hope that
give
shoulder
us
ain't
that
ashy.
shoulder. Damn!
No, it's now my cats are fighting. Hey!
Well, I just took 2 of these, so we'll see how that goes. It'll be an hour
Fuck is that, a
before it
Halls?
kicks in. No, this is sativa. I'm off of flower right now.
Mentholated?
I'm not doing any weed. I'm doing all edibles. I can't right now. My asthma's acting up.
Oh, good.
But
Yeah, smoking
beyond
is
that,
good for you.
I want to dig in
Oh, good.
with welcome Helene. As most of you know from Talkin, a podcast among friends.
Hey man, don't be using my government name.
This is Coretta with the motherfucking Beretta. There you go. Say
gang.
hi. Gang gang.
Look, I got pineapples and coconut water.
Ooh.
They're delicious.
Ooh.
Rhea.
So watch me eat a pineapple on camera.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Some dudes will be more than happy to do it if you do it right. But men out there, she can do it right. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, don't be giving up my secrets. I look like the Hogwarts librarian for a reason. Don't be telling people that shit. Unsuspecting and under the radar.
Okay. Miss Rhea Sunshine, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. You're looking lovely today. Your face is all done up. Your hair is
I
all
literally
extra curly.
just have a little bit of lip gloss on. That's
Okay,
it.
well, your shirt is fire. I can't really see it, but it looks super cute on you. That's a great color for you.
Giving
Okay.
shoulder.
You are.
Smoldering shoulder.
Shoulder. Ooh, you dirty girl in the 18th century.
Right? Next she's
Slut.
gonna give an ankle.
Right? You fucking slut.
Let us see an ankle.
You hoe. And then last but not least, our beautiful, beautiful Jazz. How are you?
Oh, I'm well. Thank you so much for having me. Even though I feel like y'all probably gonna be like, we shouldn't have brought her on this episode. But
Come on, forehead super twin.
Yeah.
Powers activate.
you channel it.
Powers activate.
I was talking to some dude on FaceTime today, and it was morning, so I was like, what do I do? I pulled all my hair back, and as I'm talking to him, I'm like, all I could see was forehead.
It was like a sunrise, right?
Right. Look at this.
It's crazy.
And I'm talking to him
Yeah.
like this is nothing but pure forehead. Yeah.
But they like foreheads
If we
now.
stand next to each other, I'll be sunrise, you be sunset.
All right, bet.
Well, I want to say welcome back, ladies. It is so wonderful to see you. I wish we saw each other more than once a month, but I do see y'all every week. With that said, there is a part
I
of...
talk to you motherfuckers way too much. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bitch, you love me.
I'm
anyway.
just saying.
Yeah, you are. Okay. So, one of the things that we do at Talkin' I really like is I like the fact that we check in on the weekly goals, but I would like to check in because this is Bitchin' Booze and Brunch. How are you doing as far as dating is concerned? Any men out there? Any women out there? Has nothing changed? Has anyone hit on you lately besides the homeless man outside the Safeway? Rhea?
No, none of the above.
No. Next question, please.
No homeless man?
No, they literally just ask for money or food. They don't care about me.
I have a feeling if you were like, I'll give you some pussy, they'd be like, okay.
I mean,
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
a given though. Like you don't have to. I could offer up somebody else's pussy and they would say okay. So
Right.
that's not a prize.
Okay, Jazz, on the man-woman dating front.
No, I am just channeling my nun energy. None of that is in my life right now, so I'm just out here.
So one of
I
the
feel like that's a
tenants,
lie.
one of the tenants of Bitches, Booze, and
Why?
Brunch is, hold on, really important. One of the things about Bitches, Booze, and Brunch is we don't lie.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
I just
Wait,
don't-
what
I
proof
don't
do
know.
y'all have that I'm just out here? Like,
I mean-
please tell me. Like, this is crazy.
Ask
I mean,
your-
there was a
ask
date
your
a couple weeks
attorney.
ago that we just never heard about.
Oh, shit. That was like February.
That
We
was
about to
not
be in
February,
May.
ma'am.
Oh, was it?
That was
March?
like
It
that was
must
like
not have
3
been
weeks
that
ago.
memorable.
She
That
said
part.
February 2020.
That part.
I mean,
As your
I-
attorney, you have the right to remain silent.
thank you so much, Rhea. My attorney said I can remain silent.
Your
and I've
attorney
already
needs to
been
get the
able.
fuck off the podcast if she's gonna sit here and give people the Fifth fucking Amendment.
Damn, she's so aggressive.
I know.
But Britt, how are you? How's your week? How's your life?
I will get to that in a minute. Helene, how is your love life going? Any prospects?
She act like
Any-
she didn't hear
any-
you.
Right.
Positions
I
on the
didn't.
roster?
She over here like, should I go ahead and pull the Fifth Amendment as well?
There are no prospects.
So everybody's fucking out here just lying, but Rhea's telling the truth.
I'm not. I don't even. When was it? I don't even remember though. I don't think I had.
Go ahead, get that lie together. Get that lie together, because we know people got dates and shit. So go ahead. Right.
That's why I'm sitting here like,
Right. Go ahead and plead that fifth. It's okay.
I'm like, what month is this? Hold on.
Right.
I'm gonna say for the last few weeks ain't nothing transpired.
Last few weeks.
Weeks.
That's
Yeah,
still, that's still
I'll
recent.
stick with weeks. Few of
Few
them. Yeah.
few means 3, by the way.
Damn. What's one?
What month is this? It's in April.
April.
A is 1. 2 is
I don't know.
some.
I'm gonna stick with few.
A few is 3. A
What's
handful
4?
is 4 or more.
I'm gonna stick between a few and a handful. How about that? Something like that. Some.
Yo, you're
that
not
sounds-
gonna be jazz. You're not gonna be like, I haven't had sex since February 2020.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but
Wow, I didn't even say that. Like, yo, what? Yo.
I think it's been a minute. It's like 60 hot seconds plus a little time. So we'll just stick with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How about
I
you,
will-
Britt?
I will say I was supposed to have a date tonight. That went south last night when the person I had only known for 2 days said, hey, I'll talk to you after I get out of the shower. I said, okay. And after a while, I said, hey, are you out of the shower because you're texting me? And he said, no, I'm in the shower. Do you want to see me naked? No, I'm okay. Why don't we wait till you get out of the shower? You're fucking lame, bitch. Why don't you come and sit on my face?
Is that what that guy
He
said?
called you a bitch?
What?
I've been like, yeah, go ahead and FaceTime me because I would have given him all of the disrespect back in the form of just emasculating his possibly teeny tiny little pecker.
I was like, okay.
I'd have been like,
I never
is it on
talked to
camera?
him.
Did it revert back in? Do you have a uterus? Like where? I don't.
That's what I need to do. You know who
Are
she
you cold?
is?
Has the water made it cold? Has it back up?
Shrinkage.
She is the Key and Peele, the Obama, and the
Oh
Real-
yeah, the one that
Yeah.
the one that says it what he wants to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to if you have to match disrespect. And usually my disrespect is eons above their disrespect because there's nothing that you can say to me that I give a shit about. What you gonna say? I'm fat? I don't give a fuck. You still want to fuck my fat ass, so why is that a problem? But I can say a whole lot of shit about you and your little shriveled up nuts. Or you got big nuts and a little dick, which is horrible. That's even worse than shriveled up nuts.
Well, my alternate has been dropped to the bottom because I have decided I'm not very good, honestly, at just
This nigga said her
walking
alternate.
away. But what I am good at is matching your vibes. So if you give me nothing, I give you nothing, and I move on because I replace and that's how I walk away. And I am in the process of replacing. And I need to let that motherfucker know on Monday.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah,
to let him know he's being replaced?
And why?
Do you have to let him know?
No, but I'm gonna tell him why, because he's gonna get all weird about it and be like, "What you doing? Why you don't want to fuck no more?" I go fuck somebody, because it's obviously not about me anymore. It's about pussy. So get some pussy. You ain't getting it from me.
So you feel like you have to explain yourself to him?
I work with him.
Oh shit, I forgot. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it cordial. I did match with another motherfucker who worked with me, and I shut that shit down immediately. So anyway, that was my week. But with that said, we have a brand new game that we're going to introduce, and it's called Body Count. And the way that the game works is...
Crazy pivot.
The way that the game works is we all have our list of the bodies that we remember. We may not remember names all the time. We may not, but we'll remember something about them, the majority of them. You take your list, and all the names that are there, you just put 1, 2, 3. You're just going down the list with numbers. So if there's 10 people, you got 1 through 10. If there's 30 people, you got 1 through 30. If there's 50 people, you got 1 through 50. If there's 60 and above, continue just like that. What I will do, though, is every time we will talk about one person on our list. And what you're going to do is when you cross a person out, the number shrinks. So we're always going to go through 1 through 10. So it's always going to be the first 10 people on your list that haven't been crossed out. Does that make sense?
Brick gonna be playing this game for 2 years.
Hey, rude. I have motherfuckers who are trying to listen to this podcast, and I'm like, you don't want to listen to this podcast. You get to know me first.
Oh, see,
get
I
to know
can't
me
wait
as a
to
human.
give my coworker the link. She can't. She
You ain't
she
trying to
listened to
fuck
the
your
first.
coworker.
Oh no,
That's not nice.
she's just my friend.
No, I'm talking about these dudes on these apps.
You
like,
are
can
the
I
only
listen?
one trying to fuck coworkers.
Yeah.
The rest of us have learned that lesson. We learned that lesson eons ago.
I will say my actions of doing that never resulted in anything negative. They always panned out. But I don't
There
do
you
it
go.
anymore.
I don't do it anymore either.
Yeah, you just did it. It's fresh. You can still smell
Right.
them on you.
Right. Right. Just do like this.
He's at your top lip.
Right.
Anyway, okay, so here we go. We are actually, though, going to start with our very first funny, hilarious story, recount some memory from it. We just want to talk about it. Let's talk about the very first dick. Helene, you're up.
Bitch, I'm 43. You want me to go that far back?
Everybody remembers their first.
I really, oh my God. It was not great. It was horrible. I had it and then didn't have sex again for over a year because it was that shitty.
Oh, shit. What? How was it bad? That bad?
Because it was just, okay. He was my friend's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And he came over because I used to always pretend like I didn't pretend. I would just not tell people what high school I went to. I'd be like, I go to the black high school. I didn't. I went to the white high school. But he went to the black high school and he was like, Sue, you want to hang out? Niggas been Netflixing and chilling before Netflix was a thing. So comes over and we're talking about his cousin and, oh, what you going to do? And wait a minute, sir. Jesus. My God. Wait.
I wasn't ready.
Me neither, bitch.
It was like 3D.
Me neither. Wasn't ready either. I was like, choking me. And then it was like a lot of spit. And I was just like, I don't enjoy this at all. So at the time, my ass had a damn day bed, which is ultimately just a twin for anybody that I was a junior. It was my junior year. And I mean, it was like lay down, ouch, ouch, ouch.
Oh no.
Is this blood? Oh yeah, that's normal. You'll be fine.
No, it's actually
said
not.
that?
That was it.
Yes, it is.
Ta-da!
It's normal
No, it's
to
not.
be.
Not anymore.
Pop your
It's
cherry.
not normal.
Yeah.
It's not. Okay. What you think of the cherry is
Are
the,
you gonna bring the show down by telling us some scientific thing about
She is.
and some
Oh shit!
how it pertains
She
to white
is.
supremacy?
Yes.
Listen,
No,
Exactly.
it's literally a membrane that can be ripped doing anything, jumping, riding a horse, running, falling down. And
Get
Well, I didn't
that
do
dick.
any of those things because
Getting
at least
that
those
dick
things
is good.
are memorable and fun. This was not.
okay, well,
Like,
I'm
I
just
don't even
saying
remember-
it's not typical. It
I don't
happens,
even remember
but
that
it's
nigga
not
name. Hey, if you listening, Shawnee's cousin, nigga, fuck you. But whatever. I don't even remember your fucking name. Nigga, you went to OD Wyatt. You was my homegirl's cousin. That's all I remember. That's it. I don't remember your name. I barely remember your motherfucking face. So
typical. Okay, all right.
There
And
it
it was
is.
how long after that you had sex again?
not until my senior year.
Damn.
It's like a
Damn.
couple months into my senior year. Oh wait, I might be lying. No, it was the summer. It was the month before I started my senior year that I
Okay.
had sex again. So I was like, "What's the hype? People been talking about this. Man, this shit sucks." And then the second time came around. I was like, "I get it now. Now I see the hype. I get it."
Jazz.
Well, my first, I was in a relationship with him. He was my first love.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's so.
I remember it. I don't remember the day, but it was in January.
Oh. You remember
Damn,
the
you remember
month.
all that? I don't remember none of that.
Yeah, I remember the city because I would go home during college because I was a freshman in college, and to his parents' house, and we would spend over the weekend there. So yeah, we had sex in his bedroom at his parents' house.
Okay,
That's
what
so
would Jazz back
Was it
then
good, though?
rate
It
Right,
was
like,
good though. Yes, it was.
Was it good by
I'm jelly.
now
By today's
in
standards?
your life, or was it good by then, by those
Well,
times?
since it was my first, but I mean it was yeah. We was together for 3 years, and I was faithful to him during my freshman and sophomore year of college.
And you were away?
Yes, because he lived in
That's only-
Charlotte, and I went to an
Only 2
HB.
years. You said you were together for 3 years.
Wait,
And you were faithful.
One.
right? No, I was faithful the whole 3 years.
Rhea out here doing the math.
That damn shoulder. But but yes, so my first time I was able to experience like love at that moment.
Oh, that's so special.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
Yay, good for you. I'm really happy you're well balanced.
Right? I'm jealous.
Right? Let me motivate you. Let your haters be your motivators.
Rhea. I want to hear Rhea's.
Right?
This is going to be some fuck
Oh.
shit.
Well, I was 16, and it was it was a friend's cousin, similar, but he was like in his 20s, so he had no business fooling around with my little fast behind. But I had no business flirting with this grown man either.
No, you were a child. Continue.
No, I was fast.
There's
I
no
was
such
a-
thing as
I
fast.
was a
Continue.
okay. I was fast.
There was
Anyway,
no such thing
in
as
the
fast.
pants.
Anyway,
That part.
yes, yes.
No.
And I was on a journey to lose my virginity because the friend group that I was in, I was the only virgin. And I really wanted to lose my virginity. So I invited him over to the house. My mother was a bartender, so she was gone all night. So I invited him to the house. He came over. As soon as he sat on the couch, I put on like some Jodeci, and then
Oh, okay. Come and talk to me.
I had
She
my
set the mood.
maybe it wasn't Jodeci. Jodeci was in college. Maybe it was something else, but it was something romantic.
Teddy Pendergrass. Turn him off.
Something like that. And he was like, okay, this is what we're doing. And I started to straddle him, and I was grinding on him like I knew what I was doing.
Oh, man.
So then he pulled it out. I pulled my panties to the side, let him slide through.
To the
And it was
side.
It was the most painful thing.
Yeah, that's some
That
grown
has ever
folk sex right there. That is grown folk sex. That
That
is
is.
not
Damn.
first-time sex.
That's very
Well,
adult.
he got a few puffs in. He was like, "You a virgin?"
Yes, yes, I am. You,
Yes, I am.
sir, have
He quickly zipped up his pants and he was
Pop.
out of there. He
What?
was
He
out
did.
of there. Some
You
men
know
are
what?
not turned on by that.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah. I mean,
Also, because when you're a virgin, they say you get real clingy to your first, and a lot of dudes don't want that.
Oh no.
no.
Okay, well, not
Outside of
yours,
jazz,
already.
I don't think nobody was clinging to nothing.
We were together, so it was okay to be clingy.
Oh, I
I
remembered
I
somebody.
wasn't clingy to the motherfucker I was married to, so I
I
sure
am
shit wasn't gonna be clingy to
so
that nigga.
happy you remembered somebody. So, like, did you fuck
Yeah.
him again or ever?
Oh,
talk to
he's
him
already
again?
on here. He's already on here. Never mind.
Okay.
I just thought about it. No, I never talked to him again. I never even had his number. He just showed up at my house because my friend lived down the street, and she was like, "Yo, my homegirl want to talk to you." And he
And he
looked
just
like
went to the house,
LL
huh?
Cool J.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he did. And he just knocked on my door. Like, I knew he was coming. Like, she was like, she called me. She's like, "My cousin's on his way," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready."
So wait. This was your homegirl's cousin, so did you still talk to your homegirl after this?
Oh yeah.
And she
Did you
didn't say
tell
nothing
her?
like, "Hey, my cousin said."
No, she didn't. I didn't tell her what happened. She didn't. He
Oh.
didn't. He didn't. Obviously, didn't tell his little cousin what was happening. So I just never saw him again.
Oh.
Which was well and good because again he was in his 20s.
Yeah.
Bitch,
My
what
first
are you
time-
eating?
Do you remember back that far?
1900 and what?
Fuck you.
The
all.
mid 1900s.
I didn't even say anything, Britt.
The
See?
year was 1992.
Oh my god.
Actually, the year was 1993. I was my freshman year of college. I had never had sex.
I was
had
12.
kissed maybe 3 guys in my whole.
Jess wasn't even born.
I
Oh,
was actually I wasn't. Actually, I
Like, no,
wasn't.
I wasn't.
I
You're right.
wasn't.
I wasn't.
Not yet.
You're right. I wasn't.
You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I'm the elder statesman in the room. Rhea, you aren't that young. Stop
didn't
acting
say-
like
I
you're
never
20
said I
years
was
younger than
young.
me.
Elder statesman.
How old are
said
you
it.
about to be?
50, and I'm happy
This bitch
about
act
that.
like she's fucking watching black and white Disney cartoons like she's the goddamn Steamboat Willie. I'm the elder statesman of the group.
Anyway, so there was a club that everybody went to in Boston down the street from my dorm, and it was, this is gross, but it was an 18 and over club.
Yeah,
What's wrong
So
with
they
that?
like,
I used to be in the clubs when I was in high school.
no. What's wrong with it is 18-year-old girls don't need to mix with 35-year-old men.
Oh, see, I used
mean-
to go on teen night. I was a
No,
teen
there was no
ambassador.
teen night. There was just, you could drink or not drink, which let the weirdos know who was really
underage.
young.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was this dude. He was about 6'3", 6'4".
Janet Sharp would love that shit. Oh, is she drinking cranberry juice?
And she white? Oh hell yeah.
What that nigga say? She look Ohioan. Oh, she's a Ohio white. She look like she's a mid white. She's
So
a flat
anyway,
white.
I saw this guy that I thought was cute. He was hella tall, but whatever. I didn't say anything. His boy came over to me, asked me to dance, told me, that bullshit. We went on our first date about a week later, which was to his apartment. Now, mind you, I didn't know anything about sex. I had
This was
literally
the
only
first.
kissed
That was the first fuck up right there. This bitch said we went on a first date to his apartment.
apartment. I didn't know. I'd never actually gone on a date, a real date, up until around that time. So we went to his place, and I'm a gullible idiot, and he was like, "Hey, do you want a back rub?"
That's
I
the
said,
Boston move.
"Okay."
That's the segue.
And he put a towel down on his living room floor.
On the floor?
What?
Hey, at least he put a towel down, bitch. Take it how you can get it at this point.
And at some point, mind you, I'm a virgin, haven't fucked around, nothing with any guy, right? At some point, he's like, "Do you want to have sex?" Okay.
Okay. Yes, this is romantic. Yes.
Right? Yes, that.
Was the towel clean, bitch?
Well, probably not. And at some point he was like, "Are you okay?" Because he knew I was a virgin. He was like, "Does it hurt?" And I literally, because I'm also very blunt when I don't think, I was like, "Is it in?"
Ooh.
He got really
Poor
upset.
Cinco.
And this is the beginning of Britt getting her ass whooped. This is how the story. This is how it starts. Is it end? Is what started her downward spiral.
And he got real upset, and he lied 2-3 more pumps later, and he was done. I didn't hear from him again for about a month and a half later, and I found out that actually he was there with his girlfriend at the club that night that he met me. She had dumped him, and so he wanted to make her jealous by meeting me.
So he found the most young, gullible chick he could find and be like, "Hey,
Bong.
you want a
And
massage?"
so, the night he fucked me, he let her know afterwards that he got some ass.
I'm not mad at that.
And
A virgin,
I talked
too.
to him about 3 months later. His boys were begging me to go back and see him, which meant why he would have his friends like in junior high type of thing. And I remember I went back and I fucked him because I knew he was with his girl, and I fucked his back up. Like, I dug my nails into his back so much. He was fucking livid. And I did it on purpose so that when he went back to his girl, she could see he fucked somebody.
I think I told a lie when I told my story. I just
Okay.
remembered something.
Oh,
I
and the
did
dude's
have-
name was Chucky.
I did have sex
Oh.
before my senior year.
And this was the 90s? After the Doll movie?
I mean, bitch, you can't help that a nigga was named Chucky before the movie came out. It was fucked up after the movie, but
Listen.
Right?
No, this date was after the movie. The movie dropped
Yeah.
in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
So you...
I mean, she was just like, was his name Charles or some shit, and they called the nigga Chucky, or what?
Yeah.
Or did you not even find that out? Like,
No, I
like Rhea.
assumed-
Like,
I
I don't even think Rhea knew that nigga name.
No, I didn't.
No?
No, I didn't know his name.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
All
I don't
right.
remember my. I mean, I knew mine's name, but I don't remember that motherfucker.
Okay.
I mean, he told me his name, but no.
You're first. You're supposed to remember these things. I never forgot Chucky.
Why?
Because it was the saddest, not the worst, just the saddest experience.
But you went back again.
Right,
Did.
that's... Yeah.
But it was. But that's what made me remember mine. I was like, oh, I had a revenge fuck for that same reason. Like, oh, I don't like that bitch you with. Yeah.
Oh, I had one of those.
Oh, I've done many of those,
Yeah.
but we can talk about that next time. But with that said, nice segue. Everybody here have a topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really. I ain't gonna
Maria,
lie
what's
to
your
you.
topic?
Shannon Sharp.
It's a good topic.
Jazz, what's your topic?
Why is a dating pool full of piss and shit?
Oh, okay. Helene, what's your topic?
I mean, I would like to know if niggas know that they got little dicks.
Oh, that's a...
Like, do they know?
We need a guy on here for that, though.
Anthony, come back.
All right. With that said, each of you pick a number and say it out loud between 1 and 10.
3.
6.
4.
We're talking about little dicks. The number is 8. All right. Since it's your topic, start it off, Helene.
Penises. So,
Oh, that reminded me of one,
see,
2.
you added one to the
No,
list.
one.
You added something to the list. See that?
I have one
I
of them on here.
really would like to know. Like, I don't know how to approach that question. Well, I know how to approach that question with certain men, but then those men have little dicks. So then it feels like it's a little too personal for me to ask said question. But I'm like, you niggas have had PE. You've played sports. You've been around men. I mean, I don't think men, like black men, I don't think they get naked like white men do, because white men want to like slap ass and do that credit card shit and smack towels and shit like that.
Stop. Stop. What credit card shit?
From the Nelly tip drill video?
To
To each other?
Yeah.
I know what it
White
is.
boys-
I just
White boys do that shit to each other.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, one of my admins back in the day, she used to say that her brothers would do that shit to each other, and she's like, I was like, like your brothers would do it to each other. She's like, yeah, they do it to their friends too, bitch. Stop it. Don't say that shit out loud no more.
Yeah.
That's how you get
Don't-
pink eye.
Don't. Oh Lord Jesus.
Forget pink eye. Pink eye is the best thing that could come out of that. You are.
But like, I want to ask the question. You've seen other, and I don't know many men that have not watched porn. And regardless of if they are focusing on the male, there is still a dick in the room.
You see that dick.
I know you see that. Yeah, like you see it. You might want to act like, nah, I ain't watching it for that. You see it. So
Yeah.
do you at some point, because every man that I know, I have measured their penis at some point in my time with them. Like I have broken out rulers on niggas. I have like measured with this because like, this is supposed to be the same size as your foot. But do you know? Like, do you go into a relationship with like the mindset that, man, I got a little dick. I wonder if I make this work. Or do you go in with the mindset like, I know I got a little dick, so let me up these mouth skills.
Oh, Helene, because I know you are strong enough to do this. You
Take
need
food
to
to a
do
nigga while he
something
fucking?
for us. I need
Nigga, you
you
suck.
to start making a dude do this and then measure that shit against his penis. Because if it is real, then that's all we have to do, ladies, before we even try to figure out how big it is. Ask him to do this. And we
Like
will
in a
know.
picture? I can do that right now. Hold on.
No, they take their hand and take their
I know.
hand.
I can tell a motherfucker to do that right
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me see.
What is that? That measures the size.
The length of the penis. So if you were a dude, that's how long your penis would be. Mine would be about that big. So I'd
I'll
have
be
an
like, do
average
this
dick.
and hold it up to your dick.
I would have a.
You'd have a big ass
Is it like this?
jazz. Yeah.
Oh, my dick will be big? Hey.
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't know.
Here,
Are you trying to see if
here
your
to
dick will be
here.
thick? Like, is that what you're doing?
So the way that I measure is, to me, a good one is like I got to get two hands around them. Like two hands is
Right.
So for me, let's see, my hand is right here. So from here to here, like I'm good. You got to give me two hands worth. So,
Okay, would you now if you fell in love, actual legitimate
No.
love?
I
No
couldn't
way.
fall in love, ma'am.
There's
Stop.
no way. Couldn't even
All
face
right.
it. Unless he was
I
very
think-
wealthy.
I think
What if he
I
had good
think
head,
dudes
though?
know. No, because I know somebody. She was engaged to a dude who had a tiny, tiny penis, and she said he gave remarkable head, but it just wasn't the same.
Oh,
After
yeah,
a
definitely
while, no.
I've been in
Absolutely
love.
not.
I was in love with somebody that did not give head and did not have the biggest penis. And
The fuck?
I know.
Oh, God.
I
Was his
know.
personality that great? Never mind. It was? Damn, you laughed at all his jokes?
I did.
To bypass not getting head and the dick was mid? Oh, my nigga, I'm glad you saw the light. God. That's tough.
Yeah. And
Oh, this about to get sadder.
he really had no money.
What?
He was a poor bitch who gave no head, had
Oh my
trash
God.
dick, a small dick.
It wasn't
God
trash. It just
It was a
Was-
C minus.
damn.
Damn.
Did you still have an
it
itch
was
after you
it
guys
was
were
a C
done?
minus. Huh?
Did you still have the itch after you guys were done?
Oh, of
Like
course.
he wasn't hitting them
Oh, of
all.
course.
Oh my
He couldn't
God.
work the middle because his thing too little.
Yeah.
That was my marriage. I would literally fall asleep. Well, he would fall asleep next to me after sex. I would wait till he was passed out and snoring, and then I'd fucking get myself off.
Motherfucker wake up and the bed is shaking.
I tried my best not to.
Earthquake! Oh, that's all you see.
But like, but I told you, I would get on top and I'd be like, don't talk. Don't look at me.
Oh, you could get on top?
Well, that was the only way it would actually get any because he was a fat boy too. Because he was built.
Oh,
like
did
a
you have to move his
Mucinex
stomach a
man.
little bit?
Yeah.
And it was
'Cause
just
if
that,
he
it was
like-
that quick.
Stop.
Bumping pussies.
Basically. It was just enough to where it could rub on your clit. Just enough. Like, really wasn't going in. It was just kind of rubbing the top of your clit.
And the head
That's
was
it.
trash. Like he would go down, but it was trash. He didn't want to be there. He didn't know what he was doing. Half the time he wasn't even hitting the clit. He was
Unenthusiastic
somewhere
head.
off in anotherwhere. Like he was, and when he hit it, he was just like, I'm like, stop! You're gonna rub all the skin off. Please stop. Why are you mad at
Unenthusiastic
it?
head is worse than no head. Cause like, why are you down there wasting my time?
Angry head is worse than no head because that's
Angry?
bad.
How
What
does
is
that
angry
feel?
head? Right.
When they're
Is that
just
like
too
teeth?
rough. Well, it's like when they're too fucking rough. When they
No,
are just.
I don't.
I've never had angry
Yeah, I
head.
haven't either.
Oh, I have.
I can't relate.
Yeah.
I had someone chomp down.
What the fuck?
On what?
Are these
On
white people?
no, he was a Dominican.
What?
Oh.
He chomped down and tried to drag his teeth, and I kicked him in the chest, and we were done.
Drag his teeth where, bitch?
On my clit, like drag it.
Ew. What a
I don't
weirdo.
want angry head. No, thank you.
No, and he said he learned it
don't
from a
want that.
porn. But I do think
Oh.
little dick dudes know. They know. How can they not know?
Do you think do you think that they think? Cause
Triggered
No,
much?
they think.
no, cause I was like, should I say? Oh, it's fine.
Don't say his name. That's,
Like, I'm not gonna say his name, but
Oh.
he was like, so he was explaining. So he was like, yeah, because I was hitting it and I was in there and she was moaning. I was like, was she moaning to like get it over with? Was she moaning because you were laying all of your dead weight on top of her and hunching her leg? Like, why? I don't think she was moaning for the reason you think she was moaning.
No, she
But he
wasn't.
was like, he was like, I was tearing it up.
I feel so sorry for people like that.
What were you tearing up?
Really quick, I just got a text message from the motherfucker who said, "Don't you want to see my dick? Come sit on my face, bitch." He literally said, "Come on over later and give me cuddles."
Oh, say I'll be right over.
Why haven't
Ask him for his, I'm dead ass. Ask him for his address. Say what's the Addy, and then give it to me, and I'm gonna send him a pizza.
Shit, can you send me a pizza? I was thinking about having some today. I mean, since we sending people shit.
Maybe not. Well, I should send him something that's not good instead of a pizza. He might actually enjoy that.
Send him a pineapple and bake fucking ham. I think I might be getting high.
I think so.
This thing said, I think I might be getting high.
He said, "You coming?" Yeah, damn right I am.
How you spell coming?
Ooh.
COMING, not CUM.
You didn't
Oh.
spell it right.
Say, did you ask him for the Addy?
Yep.
Yeah, say give me the Addy. I'll let you know if I'm coming and
Look
spell
up
it
and see if he
CUM.
has- See if he has money. I'll go.
Wait.
Look
You
at
gonna
his
break your
address.
fast?
Where you going?
You gonna break
Rhea?
your fast, Rhea?
Hold on 1 second.
I got a question for y'all. Have y'all ever promoted somebody who shouldn't have been promoted?
Yes.
Yes. All
Yes.
damn yes.
And you just regret that shit? You just be
Yeah.
like, I should have kept you in
Yes.
that position.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna tell him, damn
Definitely.
right I am. Okay.
Yeah. Like you
regret-
think back on it, what does it say? Hindsight is 20/20. Like you think back on it and be like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Right.
Yeah.
But then you be trying to be like supportive. Oh, you got to be supportive, and these bitches don't be holding us down, and you got to so then you go
stayed
against
with-
your better judgment and be like, well, see, I'm trying to be supportive. Fuck your support, bitch. I'm not a bra.
I just remembered somebody. I stayed with
This
somebody
bitch.
because he had good dick. And
So is he
had-
supposed to give you a hard dick like this or a soft?
That's a hard dick.
Oh.
Did you
Then
know
never
that
mind. He only
that's
do
a
that.
name? That's a name. That hard dick. Hard dick.
Yeah.
HARDICK.
I wonder what their ancestors.
What you call it? What you call it when it's like semi, like a squishy? What do you call it?
What?
Chubby. It's a
A
chubby.
chubby. That's it.
Yeah, it's a
Squishy,
chubby.
not a squishy. Not a squishmallow.
Squishmallow.
Yeah, a squishy, a chubby. Yeah,
But-
chub.
What does it serve a man to sit here and just say ahead of time, I have a small dick? He has a better chance of getting dick if
So-
he doesn't say anything because half
Say
the
that shit.
time.
No, because every bitch ain't a size queen. We don't all want 7 inches. Hell, some
most
motherfuckers is like,
are.
I like 4.
No, most are size queens.
So I'll be honest. If we on the first date, he'd be like, so by the way, my dick is small.
I'm be like, how small?
That would probably be my follow up. Let me see what your small is and see if your small matches my
Right.
small.
That
Because-
part.
Oh, 'cause yeah, I've had that, and then they played the Uno reverse card. I mean, that thing
Yes.
was huge. It was huge.
Yeah. Yep.
Them be the good surprises. It's like, oh no, I can do something with that. What you mean? But it's cool that he got low self-esteem about the size of his dick because he won't be fucking with other chicks. So you just be like, I mean, I think you can work with that, but it is kind of small. And then, but in your
I should have.
mind,
I should
you
have. I
just
should
like,
have
nah.
gasped. I gasped.
But
That's
do you,
why-
but do you think he's pulling an Uno reverse like Rhea said? Like he's saying, "Oh, I got a small dick," so you'll feel, "Oh, it's okay, show it to me." Oh my God, that's a monster, and be like, "Let me put it
Yeah.
somewhere."
but that's why you can't
Right.
give compliments.
That's true.
That's why
That is
you
I
gotta
mean-
chill with the compliments.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
You can't go do too much with it. Just give him 10% because you
I
won't.
have her shoulder out now. I feel like she's biting me.
She trying to bite your
Marty's
stilo.
signature look.
She trying to bite your
Sorry.
stilo. I got
Sorry.
you.
I was going to say, sometimes though, if you give those compliments, the problem is you have a motherfucker thinking that his dick is big.
That's why you,
You know
don't
what I
give
mean?
them.
Or
Yeah, that's why
adequate.
You can't tell them.
That's why you-
anything.
And
Yeah.
then I think if a motherfucker sends you a fucking dick pic and it looks huge and it turns out to be small, he knows for a fucking fact his dick is small. Because he knows his angles. That means he knows.
Men should not know their angles. Men
They
that know
do.
their angles are very
They do.
dangerous.
Yeah.
They're
do,
very
they do.
dangerous. He shouldn't know his angles. That's why you gotta ask
mean,
for a
I'm not-
video.
See, that's a baby.
Don't
Yes.
trust in pictures. Give me a video.
Because when it's one of these, you be
Did
like,
you
"Bitch,
just
you tried to
remember
get me."
another one, Rhea?
Jimmy
Rhea just
Carter.
remembered. Oh, you
Forgot
didn't
all
put
about
Jimmy Carter down?
The president?
Our president. Bitches out
How
here
was
fucking
his
presidents.
That's-
How was his
Boyfriend.
dick? If anybody out of any of us fucked a president, I would immediately go to Rhea.
Which
Mr.
president would you
Carter-
fuck?
Mr. Carter had
She'd fuck Carter.
a curved dick,
Oh,
so it hit my spot. It wasn't
Yeah.
the biggest dick, but it was curved. And he used to make me cum videos, and I love cum videos.
With the sound
like you
on or
like
off?
jack off videos?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I do too.
And he used to
I
just
do
come
too.
all over his hand. I love it.
Do y'all want the
I-
sound
yeah.
on or off?
Yes, I
want
want to
on.
hear. I want to hear.
I would
And
say
then
I'm
every now and
not-
again, I need to hear you say my name, so I know that
You
you
got-
made this for me.
Right, you gotta throw that in there. I don't want nothing I don't hear my name in it because that shit
yeah.
might have been sitting.
You know, I've had dudes say
Don't
that
be
shit to
recycling no
me.
videos to me, goddamn.
No,
So I'm guilty of
I
doing
send
that.
audio. I send audios, and I've had a couple dudes be like, "Say my name," and I feel uncomfortable, so it'll come out so and so and so and so.
Wait, what?
I'll say it all sad and questioning because I don't feel comfortable saying it because I'm not
This
thinking
nigga
about
said,
them.
"I
you
will say
jerking
it
off?
sad and questioning."
Yeah, I'm not thinking about them. I'm thinking about some chick.
You can say that bitch's name then. Be like, "Oh, Lisa," and then send that shit to her.
They might prefer that, honestly.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah, that's why I said send that man, send that shit.
They might buy your
This
artwork
motherfucker
faster.
really-
That
Send
part.
that. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker really thinks I am that desperate. He's
Yeah.
like, come past 8:30. I said, oh, yes, most definitely. I'm going to be there. Take a shower, get all,
No, tell him you ain't taking no
daddy.
shower. Tell him you ain't taking no shower.
you bringing him the
Tell-
day.
Tell him right now I'm not taking a shower. I'm coming straight from work.
Oh, no. I told him to take a shower.
Oh, please. And tell him make sure he wash between his ass crack.
Because you got a credit
Tell him-
card
Credit
with
card.
his name on
Part.
it. You got
Tell him
a
to
credit
spread them
card.
cheeks.
He said he ain't gonna give me his address. He said you can get it later, not right now. So I told him I'm good. Never mind.
Ah, boo. Tell me you ain't about that life.
You scared?
You scared? You scared? Go to church. Why you scared, nigga? Why is you scared? You was talking all that big shit.
Oh no, he says sounds good. Take care. Fuck you, nigga.
Not he didn't get pissed. Take care. He got real sassy at the end.
Damn.
Be blessed, bitch. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say that.
He got
Actually, be
sassy
blessed,
at the
bitch.
end.
Fuck
He got
him.
mad.
What
We're
made
out
him
here
think-
pissing off the. What did you say he was?
He's Dominican, Mexican, and Peruvian.
Oh.
But he Dominican. He
All I
pure
heard was
Dominican.
not black, not black, and not black.
No, tropical black, not black, not black.
Black.
Me Dominican, me no black. Me no
They're
Dominican, me
black.
no black.
They don't want to admit it, but them
Me no
motherfuckers
black.
is black. They share an island with Haiti. Some black ass people. No, they can shut up. But anyway, on to men with tiny penises. Like I said, like Jazz said, if you know your fucking angles, you know you got a little dick. My least favorite is the one that doesn't tell you and then apologizes when you start having sex.
Business. Yeah. She just remembered one, didn't she?
I feel like
Remembered one.
Raya took my reaction because I was just like, damn, I just got triggered.
I remember the famous one. I don't know how I forgot him before.
The famous one?
Out here
Yeah.
famous giving out whack dick.
Ooh.
Nigga die.
It was small or was it just
Stop it.
trash?
It was thin. It wasn't small. Like, it had length to it, but not a lot of girth.
I have one of those once. I was so upset because, like,
So
I thought it was going to swell and it didn't.
it didn't. Yeah, it
But
didn't.
it had some, like, he rolled it out like a red carpet. But it was, I was like, oh,
It's like Drake's penis. It's all
that's
floppy.
sad. Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm sad.
They're
Drake
not
has
supposed to be floppy. That's what getting hard
Drake has
means.
a floppy. Yeah, I don't think he can get fully hard.
Oh.
Because there was
I
a
would
video
imagine
he
that
was making
sucks.
for somebody. So
Yeah.
if you're making a video
No,
for somebody,
you know who had a good ass video? Remember, what's the fucking show with Nick Cannon wilding out?
Mhm.
That motherfucker that had the teeth, got his teeth done that they always used to talk about. Not Carlos. What was that nigga's name? He was real cute in the face. He made a fucking sex video with his girl and that shit got leaked. I was like, God damn.
I don't know this person. I don't know.
Oh, what is
the
his
children.
name?
Not DC Young Fly.
No. DC
But then
probably
she
got a
rolls
hammer
out
on his
a
little
whole
skinny
ass
ass.
Yeah, I
too.
definitely think you do.
Yeah.
Them tall,
Usually the skinny
ones.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
have them big ass dicks because that how
do.
Yeah.
when I hung out with my friend and her roommate, he weighed maybe a pound, if that. He was so skinny, but his
Oh, Hitman
dick
Holla.
was huge.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Just a
Oh, he's a cute little fella. That motherfucker had the hammer on him too.
Let me look him
I
up.
was like, God damn, sir. That's Hitman.
Oh, he's cute.
He
Okay,
is
really
cute.
quick. Back to the topic. Back to the topic. What
Oh,
would
we're
you?
talking about big dicks.
What would you like?
Oh, gotta get back to the
What
little, the
if
little,
you end
little
up?
fellas.
Let's just say you're
Oh,
on a
it's
dating
so
app.
cute. I can hold it like this.
Okay.
He chocolate
Let's say
too.
you're on a dating app, right? You match with a guy, y'all conversation is fire, you FaceTime, you guys are getting along, you go out on a date. At what point or when or how do you want him to tell you? And keep in mind, he likes you. He's vibing with you. He wants to keep dating you, but he knows his dick is small.
They're not going to come out and tell you.
Right.
They're not gonna say that.
What would you expect? That's what I'm saying. What would you expect from him? So yes,
First
they
of all,
probably all do know.
I don't expect anything from
I
any
don't.
man
Yeah,
at any
I don't
time.
expect them to do that but they're gonna preface it with the fact that they are gonna say that I make up for it with my mouth or some shit like that. So no.
They're going to talk about wanting to eat your pussy. That's what they're going to do. They're going to really emphasize that they can eat good pussy.
Is that okay? I have a question. Okay, because seriously, is that
Just
the
one?
indicator of a tiny dick?
Mm-hmm.
Guys that just this
Especially-
motherfucker here. That's
especially
all
if
he
they
wanted to talk about.
Sometimes, not all the time though.
Especially if they just want to do that to you. They don't want anything in return. They just want to eat you out.
Oh,
That's a
that's
good
true. If
indicator
they
that
only,
don't
yeah, if
have.
they only want to eat you out, I would say yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that is facts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
I haven't run into anyone like
the
that.
dude that I
yet.
had that
Oh,
as an
yeah.
eater, I gave him a chance. Shouldn't have promoted him. Dick was trash. Oh my god, it was bad. That's when
Was it little?
it was. I'll share after this, but it was and he was tall too, and he was in a fraternity. Like he worked out and
Oh.
everything because y'all know I fuck with buff
Which
dudes.
fraternity?
Not the dogs, not the dogs, not the dogs. He was an
Oh, no, you
iota.
get me.
Nah, it was
Oh,
an iota,
oh.
which they're not even really. It's not a lot of them in the South, but yeah,
There's,
you shouldn't.
there's it. Well,
Not in North Carolina. It wasn't too many in
oh,
North Carolina, but he should not have been promoted. He should have just stayed the eater because he did a good job. So that's why you shouldn't have too much belief in people.
Yeah.
That's sad. I'm sorry. Did you? Was his name in your phone the Eater?
No,
Oh.
this was before because
Oh well, you did promote him, so his real name was in your phone, wasn't it?
it was
Mm.
he was in pictures and shit. God, so embarrassing. He made friends.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, so then I have a question for you.
Nah,
in
I had a
regards to
fat
little
boy
dicks.
eater.
I have a question in regards to little dicks for each and every one of you. What would it take, and has to take something, what would it take for you to be in a serious relationship with someone who has a very small penis? Not a micro penis,
Money.
but we're talking 4 inches hard.
Money.
Helene hit it on the head. He would have to have extreme amounts of money.
At this point in my life, just money.
He would have to be fine and have money, and
I don't even need fine anymore.
Just money.
I gotta have
Just money.
He gotta be fine, and the
He
tongue
has
gotta
to
be
at least.
fired.
I have to at least be able to look at him. Like he has to be decently looking. But I don't need fine. You can come out this motherfucker and look, nigga. You can look 9 months pregnant at this point. Do you have some money? Okay.
Oh no, I don't want no pregnant nigga. No,
Yeah, I'll take one.
because
Does he have some money?
because you're
Yeah.
giving up so much to be with
Am I
somebody.
though?
No,
Am
hold
I
on.
though?
If he doesn't, if the dick is trash, you giving up all the good dick out there because you like, oh, I love
But am I?
him.
But am I?
Are you?
But am I?
I
but
mean,
am I?
to get mid dick, like for the rest, like no,
But-
what?
So
You don't have to be faithful.
I have come to find out that a lot of men have kinks that they just will not admit to until they are deeper into a relationship.
Absolutely.
And I have come to find out that a lot of them don't mind you fucking off if they can like be present or watch
Yeah, they
or
wanna
be
watch.
privy to it or fuck you after or something along those lines. So it's like you got mid, you got mid ass dick because you know good and goddamn well I finished myself off after we fuck. So you know it's not satisfying. So hey, daddy, let me go find me
That was
somebody.
some serious sass with that daddy, and a bit of disrespect.
Let me go find
at
me.
the
It
end.
was, and we gonna do this together, and then we gonna both be happy because I'm gonna make it work. I mean, if we got, I'll fuck her. Look, it don't even need to be 3 because if it's another girl, you ain't got enough dick to help me. So I know you ain't gonna have enough dick to please a second
Right.
bitch. And I know some men are apprehensive about 2 boys and a girl. So let's go 2 and 2. That way I can get me one. You can pretend like you was gonna do something to that bitch, and then we can all be happy.
So you're cool with sacrificing a bitch to the no dick gods?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm trying to do it for Jazz's birthday. She's gonna get sacrificed like a sacrificial lamb. Yep. Yep.
I just immediately went to Prince of Egypt when they were putting the lamb's blood
Yep.
on the door.
Yep. Yep. I'm be like, this one is safe. On to the next room.
Okay, for me, what would it take? It wouldn't.
She gonna say some shit about him having to be a politically conscious hotep or some shit. He has to
No.
want to fight the white man. That'll make me come.
And he needs to be a felon that speaks
Yes.
Spanish.
That part. That part. If he doesn't have on an ankle monitor, I just can't fuck with him. Yeah.
He needs to have pending charges, damn it. Court needs to.
felony,
Pending.
not no bullshit misdemeanor shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why you? Okay, never mind. Maybe you didn't mention it on the show. I'll be quiet.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you
Discretion.
miss? Oh, okay. She don't have discretion. Why you want to have it now?
No, 'cause
Anyway.
I thought the monitor was coming on.
The fuck? Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
Britt's like, he's still a criminal.
in my mind.
Okay. She gonna tell him to keep the monitor. Can you ask him? Can you keep the monitor? Because I kind of like it.
It is a wee bit.
Can you wear it when we fuck or
Right.
no?
Just break it out when we fucking. Just
If
like,
you
well, can
come
I
in
wear it?
here-
'Cause I want my legs in there. I want to be able to see the monitor on.
Can you come in here in your prison jumpsuit, please?
Oh no, that's
Come on
different.
in.
That's different.
You take
Not
me-
the, not
Like,
the orange
that's
jumpsuit.
Listen, he got the
The orange
jumpsuit on, and you the police, and you the security guard. Listen,
That would be
what I was-
that would be a good bi dream. Like it's for a bi man, two bi men to come in here, and I'm the prison guard, and they both in jumpsuits. That'd be a good one.
What I was going to say though for me is if he's got a little penis and I'm going to be with it for the rest of my life, he's
see
going to
it.
need to be okay with me fucking around. Mostly with women for the
I was
most
gonna say,
part.
what if his stipulation was it could only be girls? You'd be like,
And
"Yeah."
that's fine. Okay, she could put a strap on. It's not that different. She's probably better at it than you.
Would you let him put a strap on?
No, that's weird. I can't.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
He wants to fuck you with a big dick. That's
Yeah.
his dream.
You never seen what was that show? Nip Tuck back in the day? That motherfucker did that.
oh,
Yeah.
that had my boo Cole in it from Charmed.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That.
Troy
yeah.
Troy McNamara.
I wanted him to
no,
end up with
I
Phoebe
mean-
so much, but he was a demon.
Yeah.
But he could watch if he wanted to, like on videotape, but he could not participate.
Why?
What?
That's so selfish.
You have a lot of
I know.
rules.
No,
Selfish.
I had a
Yes.
If I've got to
is
fuck
so
you
selfish.
when you want with your little dick, you're gonna have to just let me do what the fuck I want.
friend who was dating a guy.
I would cheat on Britt if she was my girlfriend.
And he
Who wouldn't?
He
Bitch, you got
would,
too many rules.
he would put an ad on Craigslist and have guys come fuck her, and then he would eat her out after they finished.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
That was
yep.
his kink.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
got one of those.
What?
Had one of
That's too
those.
much DNA exchange.
Oh yeah,
They like it. Some people are. That's their
they
kink.
do.
Well, I hate
Listen,
to do this
listen.
to us.
We listen and we don't.
We
judge.
don't
So he
judge.
didn't want to jump in while she was having sex with the guys?
Nuh-uh.
No,
wanted
he
to
didn't
wait
even
till-
have to be there. He just wanted her to tell him about it while he was eating her out.
That's a
Wow.
stag.
Wow.
With
That's
that
not a
said,
Oh.
unfortunately, ladies, we are coming to the end of our show.
Oh.
So I know.
If
this
you
is
too
always
have a
fun.
little penis, please, by all means, send us a non-edited video,
We
perhaps.
want
No.
Video.
little
If
penis.
you
'Cause they
think
know their
you
angles.
don't have a little penis,
That's why you
if
need a video.
Video.
If you're over here telling people you don't have a little penis, if you're telling people that you got a big hog, send us a video because we'll let you know if it's as big as you think it is or you say it is.
Nobody will know. We won't use your name. We'll just say we got an anonymous video.
Mm-hmm.
We should have an
Oh.
email address where they can just send dick
Right.
videos to.
I
Dick
have
pic
one
at-
if they want.
Dickpic@gmail.com.
Right? We will be the judge of that.
That should be the email address. We will be the judge of that. gmail.com.
I've already created too many Gmail emails, so if any of y'all want to do that, go for it.
I
And
mean,
I mean,
if we really gonna get some
how do you
shit, I'm
ladies?
down. I used to be in a Facebook group where we would solicit.
I got kicked out of the gray sweatpants group because I was asking
Oh,
for too many.
You nasty ass
No,
hoe.
because if
Okay.
people were posting things that had nothing to do with penises, nothing to do with gray sweatpants, so I would be in the comments going, "Yeah, but show me that dick," and I got kicked out.
yes. I love
All right.
that for us.
So, with that said, I want everybody to say their goodbyes. So let's start with Coretta with the Beretta. Say
Gang,
your
gang.
goodbye and your advice to Lil
Bang, bang.
Dipman.
What's my advice to who?
Lil Dick Men.
Become an eater. Next.
Jazz. Say your goodbyes.
Goodbye. Thank you so much for having me. Little Dick Men, you are loved when the tongue is able to substitute that dick.
That word.
Ray of Sunshine.
Get your money up. Bye.
That goddamn right, Rhea. Get your money up, not your motherfucking funny up, bitch.
All right, and for me, Slightly Annoyed Mixed Chick, I would like to say if you want to know how to eat it correctly, there is a song by Glorilla called Lick-a-Sump. She will tell you how to soften up your tongue and what to do with your teeth and how to behave when it comes to going down there. And once again, if you got, oh yeah, I love that song. She said, you taste like you've been chewing pussy flavored gum. That means you're doing it right. So have a wonderful night, everybody. And Lil Dick Men, we all love you. We just don't want to fuck you. Bye. Until next time.